Hey there, welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online, where I run a marketing agency designed to help small business owners create the right marketing strategy that's going to grow their business online. Today, I'm here to talk about the basic questions that a beginner, not even a business owner, a beginner would want to know about marketing. Why, you ask? I know that there's a lot of information out there already about marketing and marketing strategy, digital marketing, social media, all that good stuff that you can use today to grow a business online. But some of that stuff is going to be confusing. I already know this because I see the questions that people have online. So I decided, hey, let's make this simple because I like making things simple. So marketing is easy. Marketing is easy. Marketing is simple. I want you to repeat that. Marketing is easy. Marketing is simple. It's the execution where people get tripped up on. Okay, so remember that. But today we're going to talk about some of those basic questions that I know beginners have about getting a business started. What should they do online? Where to go? It's just so much information out there that it confuses a beginner. So I'm here to tackle those basic questions and give you straight and simple answers that's going to clarify your mind and the situation so you could get started building a business online that's going to be a big success, okay? Now, today's question, I'm glad you asked. It is, what is market research? What exactly is market research? I know you've heard of that term or heard of that question, and I'm here to give you a simple, clear answer. So here it is. Here's a simple answer. Market research is simply the process of collecting data and information that's going to help you reach your audience successfully. Now, that's the simple answer, but there's much more information in that answer. It can be simple, but it also can be complicated. So we want to keep it simple. And it's just gathering information about your target audience, your potential customers, what kind of information would they be looking for if they wanted a product or service that your business had to offer. The right market research will help you identify segments and strategies. It helps you make better decisions about what product and service to provide to your customers, and also it gives you more insight into your audience who can become potential customers. You know how to measure your content for success. It's called social media analytics, and it's free.
There's a word.
It's free. You just have to know where to look for it. And why do we need social media analytics? Data is the marker that tells you you're on the right track, that you're going. It's your compass in the woods, in the jungle. Because you need to know, I need to go north. Well, where's north? If you don't have the tool that tells you where's north, you're going to go around in circles and get lost and who knows what. So we don't want you to do that. You need a compass. You need a tool to guide you, and social media analytics is that. Think of it as a measuring stick. If you don't know what analytics are, it's just analytics is the data that's gathered, the activity that occurs on all your social media accounts. So it's a tool that you can use to make effective and engaging content. So how do you know what's working? How do you know? Social media analytics. And they're easy to find. You go into Facebook. Facebook is business.facebook.com. You own a business page. And you go into business.facebook.com or Meta Business Suite. When you go into manage your page in Facebook, it will tell you, do you want to make a post in Facebook or do you want to make a post in Meta? Go to Meta. There's a lot of stuff there, but There's an analytics section that's going to tell you everything that's happening, like who's engaging, what's the difference in the last 30 days, what's the difference in the last 7 days, what's your best performing content, what's your worst performing content, how many views did you get on the video, did this post, was this post shared, how many shares. You need to know that, because that will give you your guideline to that content hit with the right people. Why social media analytics is important, we said before. Know your audience better, find your popular platforms, understand what works. You saw a lot of that. Discover successful posts. You can plan better strategies for your business goals, and remember that, you know, we're looking at, as business owners, we're looking at the end results. Like, likes are great, comments are great, shares are great, but I was interested in the profile follows, the profile links. Are they clicking on my links? Because that's where things are happening for a business owner. Are they following through? Is it to get on your email list? It certainly should be, but then also especially like places with Instagram, you can now have more than one link. So you can have a link to sign up for a freebie, your cheat sheet, your whatever you want them to download that they get for free. Analytics is important. Know your audience better. Number one, find out more about the people you want to reach and where they like to hang out. Find the popular platforms for you. See which social media platform sites work best for you. Analytics helps with that. Understanding what works, which post gets the most likes, shares, or other interactions. We are into the other interactions. We want to attract them and keep them. Analytics can help with that. Find out what posts are successful. Again, that's a thing that we want to look at. Which posts work, because we're going to do more of that. And also, it helps us plan better strategies, because we can work on stronger plans to reach our goals. So remember that social media analytics is like a tool that helps people understand and make sense of the information or data from your social media platforms to make better decisions about posting content that's going to reach and attract your audience. That's what it's about. Because you hear people go, well, I don't know, what do I post? I want to post the perfect thing. Well, one, there's no perfect thing, and two, you got to test it. So you test it, and then what happens after you test it? A post, you do a text post, like I just said with Facebook. You do a text post, a graphic post, you do audio, you do video, a video clip, a live, you choose. But when you do it, how do you know that it works? Social media analytics, that'll give you the numbers. And then you say, well, this did better than that, so let me do more of that. Got it? All right, so we got that part that is crucial. It's crucial for any business owner who wants to get the most out of your online presence, what you're doing online, because we don't have all day to spend online like the influencers do. That's their job. They are online all the time. We're not doing that. All right, so so just to bring it all together, identify what content works best, understanding your audience better, optimizing the overall social media strategy to achieve your specific goals. Your business goals. What are you doing online? We're on here to what? Attract an audience, build a community, have them buy for us. So buy from us, buy for us, buy from us at the end of the line. It's not about likes, how many comments. Those are nice. Those are little indicators of what works well, but that's not the end goal. So I always say, can you take a like to the bank? No. Can you pay your light bill with a like? No. No, it's not happening. By studying consumer trends and behaviors, you'll have more insight into what makes your audience think. What do they think about? All of this information is great for when you're trying to decide why would they want to buy your product, your service, or into your market, or even why would they want to buy from you. Now that sounds great, right? But how are you getting this market research? I'm glad you asked. Well, there's marketing surveys, there's questionnaires, there's industry reports, and there's actually talking to your customers. Now, here's the good thing. With the internet, it is easy as pie to collect all that information. You don't have to take days and weeks and survey people and ask people on the street. Well, you could do that, but it's so much easier to do it using social media. Yes, social media, that place where everybody goes to post what they're doing online and all the good things that are happening in their lives. Well, they are giving out information that you can use to help build your marketing strategy that's going to help grow your business online. Isn't that great? Now, here's another good thing about market research. It can help you identify new products and services. It can help you identify new strategies. It can help you see what's going on in the mind of your customer. So once you know your why, which is, why you're doing what you're doing online with your business or your brand, you need to get to know your audience better. You need to know everything about them. And why? Because one, it's a twofold thing. One, you want to know everything about them so you can serve them better, know them better, deliver great content, right? But there's another thing that you need to think about as a business is that you can't spend your time everywhere online. That means that you can't be in every corner of social media world and digital marketing. You can't do everything because you can't. I mean, we're human. We have other things to do besides run a business or a brand. You have lives and things that are going on. Now, another good thing about market research, it can show you trends. It can help you identify what is happening up to the minute as far as the new ideas, the new things that are going on inside of your industry or your market. So social listening is about keeping tabs on what your audience says, your customer says about your business, product, service, everything online, and your industry, your niche that you're in, because you want to hear the conversations that don't mention your business. And that's more conversations going online than you monitoring your brand name, So you want to make sure that you're listening to the conversation about what's new, what's going on in your industry, your field, your niche, your topic of interest that you're concerned with online. So are we clear about that?
I don't think so. Say that again. So we're listening for what now?
We're listening for conversations about what's happening in your niche, because things are happening every day. So for example, this is what I do every day. I watch the financial news. I watch Cheddar. I watch Yahoo Financial. I look at publications online. And when I mean publications, I talk about Twitter. So Twitter's going to be a big part of this. I'm going to mention in a minute. But I follow a lot of advertising, marketing companies, blogs, things that pertain to my niche, my world. It can also help you identify potential risks that may trip you up when you're talking to your audience online and creating content that's going to attract them into your system, the system where you're building a customer relationship to where they are learning more about you. That's the know, like, and trust, to where they feel comfortable enough to buy from your business. All of this information is going to lead to better customer experience because you're going to know the insight into their mind. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What do they think about your business or brand? And also the things they like and they don't like about your products and services. All that information you can use to make a better product, a better service, and then you're going to make your customers happier. Now, to get started with this great tool called market research, you only have to ask one question. What is it do I want to learn the most about my customers? That's where you start. The answer to that question is going to help you create your market research plan. That is your plan where you're going to decide what you're looking for, who you're going to talk to, what are the results that you want to have from this market research that you're doing. Now, remember, you can use online information So it's really easy. You can ask questions. You can do what I call snooping, but you can do some background information into questions that your audience may or may not have of your business. And also, you can also use it to see what questions they have and have asked your competitors. All of that information is going to give you insights into what you need to do with your business. So whether you need to start with market research, you have to define your goals. What is it that you're trying to find out exactly? That is going to show you where you need to go and also what questions you need to ask. That's going to make it easier for your market research plan to give you the information that you really need. That's going to be helpful in making business decisions that's going to grow your business online. Now think about all the information I gave you in the answer to this question. You might want to use you might want to have a combination of strategies in order to get the information that you're looking for. You may want to go to different places online. There's several places you can go to: social media, you can go to communities, online communities, you can go to Facebook groups. Just do a little digging, and the best place to start is Google. That's going to give you your guide as far as how you're going to go forward and gather this information. This information is also going to help you with your planning, because you remember, you want to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're not going to succeed because you don't know where to go. You don't have a guidepost. You don't have a marker to tell you that you're on the right track. So you definitely want to make sure that you do a lot of research and insight into the questions that you want to ask, where you're going to find the people that you need to talk to, and what are you going to do with this information once you get it, because you have to package it and you have to analyze it, and it has to give you the answers that you need for the results that you see.
Why is this data important? Well, data is important for everything. You know, when you have a classroom of kids, don't you count the number of kids in the school, in the class, and everything? That's data. That's analytics. Now you take that information and you make charts and graphs, and it tells you the ups and downs and what's working and what's not. So that's really what's important about data and analytics, is you get to figure out what's going on your social media, because you're posting content and you're like, well, how do I know it's working? Well, it's working by volume, the number of likes. Depending on what platform you're on, there are hearts, thumbs up, angry faces, and that's. Let me stop here and say that on Facebook we do have reactions. Those are analytics. We have a thumbs up, a heart, a angry, a sad, a care. See, that's feedback, but it's also data. It's also data that Facebook takes this data into play and makes all those nice charts and graphs. When you go to your business page, that information is there.
So that's it for today's question. I hope you got the answer that you needed, that's going to help you go further with your strategy, growing your business, or even starting your business, because doing market research can be the first stop or the first step in creating your plan that's going to grow that big idea that you have for your business. So think about all of the things that you need to do. It's really simple. Use paper and pencil, sketch it out, use your device, talk it out, and then that's going to guide you as to the next step to where you need to go to create your great market research plan. So thank you for watching today, and I hope you got the answers that you need. I hope it was clear and simple, and let me know if it wasn't clear. Let me know, what can I clear up for you? What answer can I provide to you that's going to make this process easy and simple, to where you're going to take your big idea and grow it into a business that's going to thrive online. Okay, so reach out to me, TerryJohnsonOnline.com, or find me online, all the major platforms, Terry Johnson Online. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.